We now interrupt your morning broadcast to give you breaking news. Reports are coming out from Honolulu, Hawaii, that the U.S. is under attack. I repeat, the Japanese have launched a surprise attack on American soil. They have bombed Pearl Harbor, a U.S. naval base not too far from the state of Hawaii itself. The time's now 12 p.m. on this sleepy Sunday morning. Most people were expected to be asleep, which includes a rude awakening for all involved indeed. And based on details recently being distributed, the Japanese have already destroyed and sunk 4 U.S. ships, including the USS Arizona, the USS Oklahoma, the USS West Virginia, and the USS California. In addition to this, 5 U.S. airfields have been bombed, killing many American soldiers and even civilians at this point. We don't have the casualty count as of now, but our hardworking investigative journalists are working hard on it at this very moment. It is a tragedy unlike no other to Americans. You might wonder if President Franklin Delano Roosevelt should make the decision to join the war. After all, this is a preposterous, obvious targeted attack on the U.S. by Japanese militia. It is a shame that the military should be caught unaware, as many believe that the Philippines or the British Malaya could pose a more immediate threat, and so left aircrafts ready for takeoff. This provided easy targets for Japan. Oh, what is this we're hearing? We have just received word that President Franklin Delano Roosevelt has issued a speech in which we'll provide a short clip of here. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which shall live in infamy, the United States was suddenly and deliberately attacked by the naval and air forces of Japan. No matter how long it may take us, the American people, in their righteous might, will win through to absolute victory. An interesting quote from the president, who has now requested Congress to declare war on Japan. And more details are being released to us, including some of the casualties. By this time, it is reported that more than 2,400 American soldiers and sailors have been killed. Over 1,000 have been injured. A total of 8 battleships, 3 cruisers, and 4 more ships have been lost, including 188 airplanes being destroyed. It is a shame that almost the entire American Pacific Fleet has been destroyed. Though it be but a miracle, 2 of their aircraft carriers have been at sea while the attack on Pearl Harbor took place. The U.S. simply must stand up to the Japanese fleet. With news coming out that Hitler is losing the two-front war against Russia, we mustn't let the Axis powers succeed in the Pacific. Please stay tuned as we report more details shortly.